So there is this issue, it's partly an ideological issue obviously, about whether or not this is the privatization, rampant privatization of British Columbia rivers. I think there are really important questions that still need to be asked and answered, and I'm glad there's a healthy debate about that, about where we're going in terms of who owns the rivers of British Columbia and gets to do what on them, and how these resources are allocated and who gets to profit from them. I think the Regeneration Fund is an absolutely sort of critical contributor to some degree taking some of the venom out of this debate. These are First Nations territories, these are rivers that flow on First Nations territories, and First Nations are entitled to be participants in deciding on what economic returns come from the natural resources in their community. That's fundamental. These are also small projects. We hope to demonstrate that these are the right kind of projects. Not all run-of-the-river power projects are created equal, and we think ours are going to be better than the others. I think in the end, we do still need a vigorous debate and some conclusions in British Columbia about the planning for these projects and about the cumulative impacts of them, because certainly we may do 4 or 5 projects, they may be rather benign, but there may be 100 projects parked behind them that are not. So absolutely, it's completely fair to call the question as to what's the planning regime and what's the decision-making chain that allows these projects to go ahead, and can we look province-wide at the cumulative impacts of what's going on with these projects. But on the specific projects that we'll be pursuing, I think we will set a standard, frankly, in terms of the participation of First Nations and the environmental quality of these projects.